Okay, so we are on page 68. I think this is section 2.2 of the 7th grade book. And we're going to look at example 1. Callie earns money by dog sitting. Based on the table, is the relationship between the amount Callie earns and the number of days proportional? Okay, so we need to figure out proportional. When something is proportional, it's going to be constants, okay? In the paragraph above this, it talks about that we're looking for that constant. If it is constant, it is proportional. So I start by labeling this as X and Y. And to see if it is constant, I'm going to do my Y over my X. Okay? So amount earned is my Y, so it went on top. My number of days is on bottom. So Y over X is 16 over 1, which simplifies to 16. And then I'm going to do my second one. Amount earned, 32, over my number of days, 2, simplifies to 16. 48 over 3 simplifies to 16. 64 over 4 simplifies to 16. 80 over 5 simplifies to 16. I have a constant of it being 16 every time we did it. So therefore, sorry about the bell, yes, it is proportional because yes, it is constants. Okay, I skipped to page 70 real quick and I'm at the top for number 4, the your turn. And first of all, we're going to see if this is proportional. I want to start there. So let's start with finding out if it's proportional. So this is my X and this is my Y. So I'm going to do my Y over my X for each of these. So my Y here is 1. My X here is 12. And that cannot be simplified. So I got 1/12. So now that was for this one. So now I'm going to do my 3 over 30, my 3 and 36. So my Y was 3. My X was 36. If I simplify this fraction by dividing the top and the bottom by 3, I get 1/12, which so far matches my green one, which was my first one. Then I'm going to do the last one. I'm going to do my Y. So my Y was 5. My X was 60. And if I divide the top and the bottom both by 5, I get 1/12. So first of all, yes, it is proportional. Yes, it was constants. Okay? Then we took it a step further. And we said that whatever this Y over X equals, and I will use the lowercase, I will use a K, is going to equal my Y over X. And this is on the page before this in the paragraph part. So now we're going to take this 1/12 we saw as a constant and we're going to call it K. So our K for this problem was 1/12. Okay? So all I did was I took this constant I got all 3 times and I'm now assigning it a letter and saying we're going to call it K. We've been calling it constant. We're going to call it, we're still going to call it constant, but now we're going to assign it a letter, and we're going to assign it the letter K. Don't ask me why they chose K. I'm not sure. I just know this. That's just how it does it. And then we took it one step further, and we said, well, now let's write an equation for this table. Well, to do that, we're going to say Y equals KX. And this is for every proportional relationship. Anything that's proportional is going to be Y equals KX. And we already determined, yes, it was proportional. So therefore we could find a K. And now we can plug this K in. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to replace that K there with what I got for K, which was 1/12. So the equation for that table is Y equals 1/12x. And what that means is for any x I plug in here, I can choose any of them. If I plug it into my x spot there and I multiply it times the 1/12, I will get that Y. 1/12 times 60 equals 5. 1/12 times 36 equals 3. 1/12 times 12 equals 1. We'll be doing a lot more with this over the next couple weeks.